Today, March 7th, 2024, I went to a art gallery and what I saw was the beautiful artwork by various Bermudian and non-Bermudian artists that really caused me to think about something I never really thought of that much: perspective. Now, the reason why I brought up why I went to an art exhibit or the art gallery today is because of the simple fact that going to an art gallery really teaches you to see stuff from a different perspective, a perspective that you didn't know existed, or a perspective that you never really tapped into. Now, the main, what I wanted to dip into today was just basically how powerful perspective can be and how your perspective in your mind of who you are inside and how you act can change your lives forever. Because, for example, if your perspective on your life right now is that you are a failure and that you don't have any more potential and that your life's just over, as a young person like me, 20 and under, then that's a bad perspective to have, because the truth fact of the matter is that your life's not over. As a matter of fact, your life has just started. Now, I want to continue to speak to the young people who may or may not be watching this video and just say that don't ever let the feeling that you are less than someone else or you are less than where you are supposed to be, because just because you are not where you want to be does not mean you won't be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you might feel like you're progressing at a slower rate due to the fact that you're paying attention, you may or may not be paying attention to what other people are doing and letting that affect you, does not mean that at the end of the day, when in a couple years or in a couple months, days, or hours, that you may or may not be in the position where you want to be. Now, circling back into the main focus, the reason why I feel like perspective is such a misunderstood topic is because a lot of people don't really understand what perspective is or what it means. Now, in my opinion, perspective could mean the way one thinks or feels about a specific thing, or the way someone chooses to see something. For example, the art gallery. At the art gallery, let's say two people go to an art gallery. One person and they look at one piece of art. One person may think that that art is the ugliest thing they ever seen in their life, and the other person may think that that artwork is the most beautiful piece of artwork and the most delicate, intricate piece of artwork they have ever seen in their life. Those are two perspectives. Now let's focus on how you can change your perspective of yourself to be positive if it isn't already. Number one, what the five main reasons. The first main reason of how you can see yourself in a positive light is by looking in the mirror and telling yourself that you love yourself. Self affirmation. That will go a long way, because if you don't tell yourself that you love yourself or act in a way that shows yourself that you love yourself, then you need to start. And one of the best forms of telling yourself that you love yourself is by treating yourself well. What I mean by that is choosing to eat healthy, choosing to not put chemicals or garbage inside your body. That's gonna, number one, make you feel better, but it's number two, it's gonna make you feel refreshed. It's also gonna make you think more positively of yourself, because as you eat cleanly, you're gonna feel better about yourself. Number two, the second main way to change your perspective to a positive light is by just getting off of social media. Now, the reason why I bring up social media is because everyone's on it. And social media is the land of comparison. And if you are on social media too much, like for more than 2 hours in a day, you're gonna see somebody or some people that you may think are better than you, and you're gonna compare yourself to them. And at the end of the day, that's all that's gonna do is just make you unhappy with yourself. So if not get off of social media, try to use social media in moderation. And number three is just write three things that you are grateful for, or three achievements that you have achieved. Because if you write down three simple achievements that you've achieved, or three things that you are grateful for having, or three things that you're grateful for in your life, then that will change your perspective as well to make you think more positively. And the third way, the third way that positively you could positively affect your perspective of yourself is by you working out. That's another form of self love. Working out is another form of self love. And if you work out, the person in the mirror you're gonna love to see, because that person that's staring back at you is a more improved person than you were yesterday. Now, even if you do not see results in the first week, month, that does not mean that come 3 months down the line you won't be swell. You won't be have your dream body, have your summer body, as they say. And last but not least, number four, the fourth way to increase your positive self-respect and positive perception of yourself is to go out in nature, man. Like I'm doing right now. You see, I'm surrounded by those lovely trees and grass. You know what I'm saying? But one of the top places that I like to go is to the water, because the water is so calming and so tranquil that it will just put your mind at peace, so that all those negative thoughts that you may be thinking about yourself will subside. And if you follow one of the four tips that I just gave you to a T, then you will see progress. I guarantee you. Now, I'm gonna leave you with this. In order to have a positive self-respect and a positive self-perception, you must think about yourself positive from within. You must see yourself positive and in a positive light from within. Remember that.